The power now more than ever to band together, support one another, and have pride in who we are.
Wow. Thank you, Leah, for that wonderful performance and for supporting the center unconditionally for so many years. And thank you, Don, for that important message about how we should stand up together against violence towards our queer and trans, Black, and people of color communities. We appreciate your voice and your leadership in today's media and beyond. As Leah and Don mentioned, you can donate this evening at gaycenter.org/donate. In addition to donating, we're going to hear about a few other ways that we can all make an impact right now in the fight for equality. One of which I want to introduce. As our city endures the ongoing COVID-19 health crisis, the center knows that our daily lived experience is more important than ever to honor. These everyday struggles and triumphs are always the focus of the Center Archive, which is why our archivist has created a new project to collect stories, photographs, drawings, poetry, and more that represent the impact of the pandemic and quarantine on our beloved community. The LGBTQuarantine Archive project is ongoing, and tonight we want to share with you one of the many submissions that we've received.
Hey y'all, it's Jacob Tabaya, and I'm so stoked to be here with you virtually this evening to narrate this submission that the Center received for their LGBTQ Quarantine Archive project. This submission comes to us from a gentleman named Peter Robinson. Peter writes, "My life partner of 36 years and I have separate living quarters in NYC. Although they're not far apart, we for years have enjoyed visiting each other in our homes. We call them date nights. During the present pandemic, we've been staying in our respective homes and video chatting during this crisis. We probably talk more now than we have in the past 5 years. So the good news is that the pandemic has opened up our relationship for more communication. The bad news is that we miss the closeness of love and being in each other's arms and beds. In our commitment of 36 years together, Lord knows we have weathered worse, and with our love can hopefully weather this one also. But ultimately, we've had a great life together and love each other deeply." All right, well, first off, happy 36th anniversary to you, Peter and Gary. 36 years is a very impressive commitment, one that I don't know I would be able to make. And I just think that 36 years of queer love is super special. And I hope after hearing this, y'all have been inspired to submit your own history and your own story to the LGBTQ Quarantine Archives project. If you want to submit your own video or story or written thing or song, you can do so on the center's website. And I hope that you'll consider doing it because it's so important, especially right now, when we are living through history, when we are living through a really important moment in civil rights, when we are living through a really important moment in the history of LGBTQ people. It's so important to preserve our history and to document what's going on. So I hope you'll consider submitting something and stay safe, everybody, okay? And stay in the streets.